I believe it. In a casual setting,
It's gotta hurt.
character's OP. I do see Burt right there. See his classic flip-flop, or yeah, slides.
I would be less upset. I'd be less upset with Ganondorf if I'd be less upset losing to a Ganondorf if I had a casual mindset and I didn't know how good he was, and I just thought, man, he's like a big bad villain.
That's true.
He hits really hard.
He's a bad guy. He's good
strong.
in this game.
He's
Yeah.
big, strong, evil man.
Yeah.
Oh, but now I've got the visions of Twilight Princess Ganondorf, who's only ever looked good in Twilight Princess and never in any other media
That's true.
that's portrayed it. Like, he looks amazing in Twilight Princess.
He got a little chub in Smash 4.
Yeah, they put him in Smash 4. Even in Brawl, he looked kind of
Look
pathetic.
balding somehow.
Yeah.
I was like, he shouldn't be viewed from this angle.
like he looks like when you see a bald eagle from the front, and it's just
Or you see an owl's legs.
Yeah.
And you're like,
This is. I never wanted the curtain to be peeled back.
Yeah. This is how an owl walks. You're like, no! They fly everywhere. Ew.
Man, but getting into the game. No more Ganondorf. It is all
No more
Sonic. No more owls.
I mean, Sonic kind of has owl legs.
Kind of does.
If you take off the shoes and they're like,
Oh, don't make me think about Sonic taking off the shoes.
sorry.
There's an
I
entire
apologize.
corner of the internet that would not.
Why'd
You
you
did-
remind me of that?
you did this.
It's been like a couple years since I
A
thought of
couple
that.
years,
I don't think about that on a daily basis.
man. It's just a bad place to be.
My life's rough.
Speaking of bad places
That's
to
a
be,
picture of Sonic with his shoes on.
you know, we were talking about Ganondorf briefly before the set started.
Right.
Robin is about as slow, even slower if I'm not much mistaken.
Yeah.
This character does not move on the ground.
Yeah. And they're good against a certain type of character, but Sonic definitely.
Sonic is a strug.
Yeah, because they just literally spin circles around you.
The fact that you get invincibility when you release the spin dashes is what kills it, because otherwise projectiles could be like a real threat. But instead he can charge way outside of your range. If you get too close without committing to something, he does this and he runs away.
Yeah, he does that hop.
Yeah, if you do commit to your like Arc Thunder, your regular Thunder,
Ooh.
you release your invincibility, you fly right through it at Mach speed. There you go, get that drip.
He got him. That placement is actually pretty hard to get on some characters because of their ledge hang.
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit,
It looked a little tricky for Sonic because he, you know.
it is dependent on the hang,
Yeah.
for sure. But you let that fire drip down a little bit, catch them fingers.
Good percent here.
Yeah, see, he was trying to
like
go for
I
it
was
again,
saying,
and
it's so tough.
it didn't drip at all.
Yeah. And even then, you can kind of reset, you know. You just take the hit and you're like, okay.
Yeah. Taking the hit on that arc fire is definitely one of those, like, long game strats. Like, early on, you're like, man, this ledge trap is so oppressive. Presses arc fire, and I just lose. And then you realize he only has, like, 6 of them.
Yeah.
And if you get hit by one, you regain invincibility.
And then you play against Teaser one time and you're like, this is a one-player game.
It's way worse. And, I mean, Xillion does have a percent lead.
Doesn't
He
feel like
did.
it, though, just because of the speed that's happening, you know?
Yeah, Fudge understands that with the amount of clock that's left, he doesn't actually have to approach
Yeah.
until he chooses. There we got the drip.
Yeah, same.
I feel like you can kind of see when the drip's going to happen as Fudge. So you maybe can preemptively pick an option, but I feel like the Arc Thunder might just cover it anyway,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Yeah, Xillion definitely making it count once he gets in. Because Fudge is just like, I'm going to nickel and dime you over and over and over again until I finally get the kill. But
Sonic,
Xillion's getting the kills. That's just all that matters.
I did not think the forward tilt was going to reach. Actually, it's a crazy reach.
From Sonic?
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing is weird.
He's got some long legs. Legs of a runner.
Got a contrast with that fist.
Send up off stage again. Oh! Oh my god.
Catching Fudge there, overextending because he's down by such a huge percent in stock.
Yeah.
It's got to make a play happen, and, you know,
it wasn't even like the first time. Like, we saw him run out before, and Xillion was like, I'm going to remember this for later. Yeah. It's a special tool that will help us later.
Yeah, Xillion, you know, a seasoned player. You know, I like to put money on him when he's playing against, like Shotos, because he just knows that matchup like no one else. And also, like, base game characters like Sonic.
Yeah. He just has the knowledge.
Yeah.
What are you doing out there, Fudge?
He was about to make a pay with that spike, too.
One thing at a time. We don't have to make crazy plays to make up for last game.
Yeah, the game's over.
It's restarted.
Yeah. Catches the roll in.
Dripping.
It's like, I've seen this before. You roll in here, you're getting thunder.
Yeah, forward tilt is really a fake move.
Yeah.
I like that from Fudge to get behind and then go for the jabs, because a lot of people would expect, because of that position, that he's going for the grab. So you do cover that, like, neutral get up spot dodge.
Yeah, again, catching the roll with that old thunder.
And the invincibility coming through just in time.
Wow. Catching that approach in with that up smash, did not see that at all the first set. Most of the kills coming from the ledge.
We do see Fudge moving in. He is approaching.
Yeah.
I feel like he has like half a mind to camp, and then he gets bored.
Yeah. It definitely, like Disco said, it does definitely take, what is it, like patience almost? Like,
yeah. I get it. Sometimes you just want to hold forward.
Especially with a character like Robin, you're like, oh, they're so slow. They have bad aerial mobility, bad run. Why can't I just run over them, you know?
Ooh, not close enough to get the actual mix. What happened? I don't know what happened.
I don't know.
Here we are. Xillion with a fresh stock lead.
Yeah. I'm just going to have to make something happen magically.
Went for the cheekiest landing up air. What a wave bounce. Did you see that? He was trying to schmooze on the plat. Oh.
Almost kept that angle. Fudge is like panicking disadvantage and got caught. Some damage on him because of it.
Oh, what was that air dodge for?
It's Robin. They kind of are okay.
It just felt really weird and out of place. Ooh, drops. I like that he dropped and let the 11th sword just be free shield pressure while he got some charge.
Ooh.
Nice heal.
Actually punishing Sonic with a...
Who would have thought? That... Yeah. Just barely.
Yeah, rough.
Xillion did a pretty good job of just stuffing out.
Yeah.
Anytime Fudge kind of wanted to make something happen, which is crazy. Game 1, he was doing a really good job of like, just dancing around Xillion until it was 2 big ledge traps. You know, as soon as he finally cornered the Hedgehog, it was over. And then 1 crazy overextension.
Yeah, and then game 2, he's like, oh, USD'd? Okay, I'm winning this.
I'm
just turtling, and I'm just kind of like waiting for you to overextend, and then punishing.
Yeah. It felt like, even though like in the first half of game 1, it was like at Fudge's pace, it was still never a moment where Xillion felt like, I'm running in. I have to be the one who approaches.
Yeah. It really felt like Fudge was forcing everything.